Are you dealing with grief or know someone who's dealing with grief and they seem lost, confused, and depressed? Here's what grief is. There are many stages to grief. Grief is a response to a loss, particularly to a loss of a loved one or some living thing that has died. Grief has physical, cognitive, behavioral, social, cultural, physiological dimensions. All of us have gone through grief at certain point of our life. But how we deal with it is very important. Here are 4 tips on dealing with grief. Number 1, allow yourself to experience all the emotions that comes up. With grief, one moment you're happy, the next moment you're sad. Or the next moment you feel frustrated and confused. Maybe you will have moments of happiness and joy too. Let all these emotions come and go as they need to, because this is part of the grieving process. Grief comes back and forth. It can also come up and down, but don't try to force it. Allow the natural process to take place. There's no right and wrong way to grieve, as everyone grieve differently. Number 2, grief is never nice and it's never linear. It's more like a graph that bounces up and down, back and forth. This is normal. 3, find a place to connect with or a person you can confide in who is non-judgmental and will listen to you. This should be a safe place where you can be yourself and you can be allowed to grieve and explain your distress. Always remember, the grieving process takes time, and no one knows how long that will be. Try to shift from the why to the how question, because the why is meaningless and will eventually complicate things. But if you concentrate on the how question, you'll be able to move forward at your own pace when things make sense to you.